I like to try the old school perfumes when I can get my hands on them. So when I saw Fraiche come up on Direct Cosmetics for a steal, I thought, okay, let's have a try of that one. I knew it was going to be pretty green. I don't think I was expecting what I got. This is a surprisingly thick and quite strong perfume. And it's so earthy and so green. It smells like grass and green leaves and mud to me, and kind of slightly minty. So it's really herbal. It's just not something I could wear. The initial spray of it is like a less citrusy version of the very first spray of the Chanson d'Eau that I have, that I quite like. But that one, it becomes like super limey and super it becomes slowly a bit floral, and it dries down into just being like a lovely fresh scent, that one. But it's really, really grassy and green when you first spray it. This one though it's just too green, it's too leafy, it's too herbal, it's way too earthy for me. Yeah, but I mean, it was interesting to try this one. It's not my kind of vibe, but I can see why some people would find this super soothing. It is, I'd say this is a very old-fashioned green scent. So if I get up the notes for this one, so no, not that one. Here we go. Oh, Fraiche. So this is by Elizabeth Arden, as hopefully you can see. And the notes for this, they don't have a top, middle and base for this. So it's lemon, narcissus, mint, rose, geranium, jasmine, spices, patchouli, iris, cedar and fruity notes. And there is a slight sweetness to this, which is interesting. I'm not sure where that's coming from. It almost smells like there's just a touch, like a tiny touch of vanilla or something. And I can smell a bit of mint. It's just very, 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 very green. Green, 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 green. And I wouldn't really know how to pick out those other notes because I don't particularly recognise any of those. It smells like the stems of flowers rather than flowers to me. And there is a spice in there that I think gives it a really earthy quality, but I'm not really sure what that is. Yeah, I mean, it's kind of interesting, but it's just not something I could personally wear. But yeah, I think it's kind of a fascinating fragrance. And again, this is another one that's been going on for a long time. So people obviously do like this. And I imagine if you've been wearing this for a long time, or if someone that you know wore it, it would be like really evocative, because it does have a really, I want to say historic. It smells like a historic perfume.